Hi friends, in this session we are going to discuss about queuing theory, introduction, characteristics and models of a queuing system. Coming to the learning objectives, after this session you should be able to understand the concept of queuing, define the terms associated with the queuing, outline the characteristics and models of a queuing system. Let us understand what is the meaning of a queue. In general, a queue or waiting line is a group of people or jobs waiting for a specific service. This is the meaning or concept or definition of a queue, which is also called as a waiting line. Group of people or jobs waiting for a specific service. In general, we call people or jobs as a customer. So that is, a customer need not be a person, even it may be a job waiting for a specific service. The queues are commonly observed at the railway reservation counters, doctors' clinics, bank counters, ATMs, supermarkets, traffic signals, and so on. Also, the queues are found in the shop floors or workshops where the machines or vehicles are serviced, at the tool cribs where the machines have to wait to receive the tools, trucks waiting for unloading or loading, aeroplanes waiting to take off or land, and so on. In general, a queue is formed at a queuing system due to the following reasons. The arrival of customers, that is maybe the human beings or the physical entities or objects we can say, seeking the service exceed than the number of service stations available. Or the service facility is not sufficient or efficient to cater the service of the customers arriving to the system. Due to these two reasons, the queue will form in general. That is, whenever the arrival of customers seeking the service exceed than the number of service stations available. For example, in a supermarket, assume that you have one cash counter, 5 customers if they arrive simultaneously, so naturally 4 they have to wait in the queue for the service or to pay the bill and so on. Fine. Or sometimes the service facility may not be sufficient or efficient like to cater the service of the customers arriving to the system. Such situations may have the direct or indirect economic impact of an organization. Let us see how it is. When a customer leaves a waiting line, that is queue, he or she becomes an opportunity cost to the organization. The opportunity to make a profit or some profit providing the service is lost by the organization. So unless the customer is happy, so there are chances of losing the customer. So the opportunity to make the profit providing the service may be lost by the organization. Hence, so it is very important to understand how to minimize the queues or how to optimize the queues. Let us see what is that. The study of waiting lines called queuing theory is one of the oldest and most widely used operations research technique. So all the time our focus in this subject, that is operations research or optimization techniques, is to minimize the time or to maximize the profit like. So queuing theory is one of the oldest and most widely used techniques of the operations research, we can say. A number of waiting time situations exists in general. Few such instances are parts that are waiting to be processed at a manufacturing unit, trucks that are waiting for loading and unloading of their cargo, machines that are waiting to be repaired at a machine shop, computer programs that are waiting to be processed at a computer center, products that are waiting for their dispatch, online transactions, road, rail, or air traffic signals. I mean, these are all the situations where the formation of queue takes place. Coming to the key terminology of the queuing system, we have to understand what is meant by a customer first. So, as we discussed, customer need not be a person. So, maybe a person or maybe an object or maybe even a job that is waiting for a particular service, like a person or an object or even the job you can call that requires certain kind of service is defined as a customer in general. Server, a person or facility that provides certain predefined service or intended service. For example, if you take ATM machine, it is a server. Or if you take computer in the reservation counter, that is also a server like. Service. Service is a process or the activity that consumes time, which connects the customer and the server. I mean, service is provided between the customer and server. It is an activity. Okay, it is an activity that consumes the resource, that is time, between the server and customer. QR, waiting line. A systematic or disciplined arrangement of a group of customers. A systematic or disciplined arrangement. I mean, as per some certain rules, like if a group of customers or jobs that would be waiting for a specific service is defined as queue, otherwise known as waiting line. Arrival. Arrival is nothing but the process of customers, the process of customers approaching towards the service facility or server to receive the service, like the process of customers approaching or arriving towards the service facility or server to receive the service. For example, in a doctor's clinic, the patients arriving for the treatment of the doctor. Treatment is the service there. Treatment is the service. Customer is the patient. Server is the doctor. Okay, if you take an example, so everything is covered in this, like patient is the customer, server is the doctor, service in the sense, so it's the treatment, it is the process, fine. Arrival means the flow of customers to the queue. Queue is nothing but, okay, so number of persons or group of persons or patients in this case, so that are waiting for the treatment, fine. Coming to the parameters of a queuing system, a queuing system has two parameters mainly on which the entire queue system depends. They are the arrival rate and service rate. How the customers arrive to the system, how the service is provided to the customers, like two aspects we can say. So normally mean arrival rate, it is designated by lambda. Mean inter-arrival rate will be 1 by lambda. Coming to the service rate, it is designated or denoted by mu. 1 by mu is mean inter-service time. Characteristics of a queuing system. It is composed of the following components are elements. A queuing system is composed of the following components are elements. The first one is input pattern, second one is service mechanism or service pattern also we can say, queue discipline, then the last one is customer behavior. So let us discuss one by one briefly. Input pattern. Input pattern is nothing but the pattern in which the customers arrive at a service facility. The pattern or the manner in which the customers arrive at a service facility. The customers arrive more or less in a random flow, and it is very difficult to predict their arrival. It all depends, no? Okay, depends on the day of the time, season, or climate, so many things like. The customers arrive in a random flow and is very difficult to predict their arrival. Okay, if you take a supermarket, no? So it all depends, okay, day, so again the time, again month of the day, all these things, financial aspects also. The customers arrive in a random flow and it is very difficult to predict their arrival. The arrival pattern can be described in terms of the probabilities. That's why the arrival probability pattern we have to take or consider as probabilistic in nature. Like probability means what? Okay, probably the customer may come. Normally we will tell like this, no? Probably the customers may not come. Something like it is like uncertain, in other words. Fine. The most common probability distribution used to measure the arrival of customers at a service facility is the Poisson distribution, which is a discrete probability distribution. Poisson distribution is a discrete probability distribution. Normally, so this is used to measure the arrival of customers at a service facility. So the symbol or notation used for the mean arrival rate is lambda, as we discussed. Coming to the service pattern or service mechanism, it is a mechanism or process concerned with the manner in which the customers are serviced or served and how they leave the service system. It is characterized by the arrangement of service facilities, the distribution of the service times, behavior of the service provider with the customer. If there are infinite number of servers or service stations, then all the customers are served immediately on their arrival and there would be no queue at all. Whereas, if there are finite number of servers, the customers are served according to a specific order or priority of their arrival or so fine. The most frequently used distributions to describe the service pattern is negative exponential distribution. Poisson distribution we use for the arrival pattern, like that negative exponential distribution we use for the service mechanism. It is a continuous probability distribution. It is not discrete probability distribution, it is a continuous probability distribution since it is used to measure the service time or pattern. Whether the customer will come or not, we are not sure about that. That is probabilistic in nature, as we discussed. But coming to the service pattern or service mechanism, so the service provider should be ready to serve at any point of time. So that's why we are supposed to use the continuous probability distribution since it is the service pattern. Fine. So negative exponential distribution is a probability distribution, in fact, known as a continuous probability distribution in general. Fine. The commonly used symbol for mean service rate is mu, and the mean service time or average time between the services is 1 by mu. Now coming to the next element or characteristic, queue discipline. I mean how the customers behave in the queue, or we can say that what are the rules of the queue discipline. The queue discipline is the order in which the customers from the queue are selected for the service. The queue discipline is the order or choice in which the customers from the queue are selected for the service. There are a number of ways by which the customers in the queue are served. Some of them are, if the customers are served in the order of their arrival, then it is known as first come first served or first in first out service discipline. I mean queue service discipline. So if nothing is mentioned, no? So it is in general, no? General. So whoever come first to the system, no, you will be served. He or she will be served. So FCFS, first come first served, or first in first out. If the customers are served in the order of their arrival, like, then it is known as first come first serve or first in first out, that is FIFO. The next one is last in first out service discipline. Last in first out. For example, so if you load something to a cargo, that is to a vehicle, I mean the bag or the goods, okay, that you have loaded in the last, no, that will be taken out first, like, that is last in, which has entered in the last, no, that will come out the first, like, last in first out service discipline. The regular pattern is FIFO, that is first in first out, whereas last in first out in the sense the one which is loaded. If you take a particular example, so in a cargo or in a vehicle or something like, who will be taken as last loaded, first taken, or something like, fine, or first loaded, it will be taken at the end, fine. In the same way, one more queue discipline is zero, service in random order. In this discipline, the customers are served at a random order, irrespective of any other things, irrespective of their arrival to the service system in general. So FIFO, that is first in first out, if nothing is mentioned, it is FIFO. LIFO, zero, it's like buying a lottery ticket, okay. So the price or the choice, no, will not depend on the priority when you bought the ticket or so, lottery ticket or so. So randomly it will be picked. So like luck or something like we say, no. So one more queue discipline is zero, that is service in random order. In this discipline, the customers are served at a random order, irrespective of their arrival to the service system. Fine. Then sometimes, no, priority rules may be followed. That is priority queuing or priority sequencing. Even you discuss this in the sequencing also. Some jobs or some persons may be having top priority. Such jobs or such persons or such customers will be given preference first. Priority service is one more discipline in which the customers are served on the basis of some attributes such as service time, maybe the significance of the customer, like VIP, this one and all will say, no, priority, significance or importance of the customer or person or job, due date of completion, sometimes, no, because of some emergency and all, no, due date may be less, so such jobs you have to complete first, okay. Or ambulance service, for example, you take, so ambulance service, no, okay, should be given top priority. So there you are not supposed to see any queue discipline also. Their priority matters. So their first come first serve or first in first out and all should not be seen, like, because ambulance is an emergency service, their priority should be given. Coming to the customer's behavior. In general, the persons or the customers who will be in the queue, no, they behave in the following ways. The first concept or first thing is balking. A customer may leave the queue system opining or thinking that the queue is too long or has no time to wait or there is no sufficient space in the system. So in general, what is the meaning of balking is a customer may leave the queue system. So you will enter to the queue. After some time you may leave the queue. That is called balking. The reason might be what? You may feel, the customer may feel the queue is too long or is not having that much time to wait, or the waiting space is not comfortable or sufficient, like. So what a reason, whatever it may be, so if the customer leave the queue system, that is called or referred as balking. The reason might be this: queue is long, or no time, or insufficient space, all these things. Reneging: a waiting customer may leave the queue. Again, it is leaving the queue only, but the reason is due to the impatience. Like, you may lose the patience after some time, then you may exit from the queue. That is called reneging. Jockeying: a customer may jump or change in between from one waiting line or one queue to the another, thinking or expecting that so the another queue may give the faster or quick service than in the queue where he was or where she was. Like, this is called jockeying. Like, so normally we observe this in the film theaters and all. So though, I mean, to buy the ticket, customers will be waiting, no. So if they feel the queue or queue is too long or so, no, the queue in which they are waiting is too long, they may jump from one queue to another queue, or from one kind of section to another kind of section, like from balcony to middle class or so, like. Fine. So a customer may change in between from one waiting line is nothing but queue, to the another, expecting to receive a quick service in that queue, like. So there are 2 or 3 queues, let us say. Queue lines means waiting lines. So after some time I may feel, okay, I may not get the service if I wait in this queue or in this line, so let me jump to that next line or next section or so. So that process or that concept is called jockeying. Like, it is like customers' behavior will be in the queue, like customers' attitude or customers' behavior. Fine. Coming to the notations of queuing models, which are known as Kendall's notations. A queuing model, no, so is represented in this pattern or form: A, B, C, D, E. Okay, by alphabets, a queuing model is represented. Let us see what is what. A is the probability law for the arrival time. Already we have discussed arrival pattern, service pattern, no. So involving all this, no, these are the notations, like probability law for the arrival time, probability law according to which the customers are being served. This is service pattern, this is arrival pattern. A, probability law. B, also probability law for service. And C is the number of service stations or channels, we can say. So single server it may be, or multi-channel, like. Capacity of the system, it may be finite or infinite. Lastly, discipline of the queue, like, that is first come first serve or last in first out, like that. Fine. First one is A stands for what? A is the probability law for arrival time. This is for service time. This is number of service stations, like single or multiple service stations. This is capacity, that is finite or infinite. Last one is pattern or discipline of the queue, like. Models of a queuing system, that is queuing models. We have 4 different models of queuing. They are: model 1, using these notations, Kendall's notations. So we can represent a queuing model as MM1 infinity FCFS, that is model 1. Let us see what is what. Here it is like A, B, C, D, E, that's all. So again, coming to the model 1, no, this model represents the Poisson arrival, M, Poisson departure, that is a discrete probability distribution we discussed, no, that one. 1 stands for single server, having one cache counter or so. Infinite capacity, capacity is unbounded, capacity of serving, like. FCFS, like, these are the assumptions, like. Fine. So MM1 infinity FCFS means, so M both stands for same, that is Poisson arrival, Poisson departure, like, because departure also is uncertain. Customer may spend more time, one customer may spend more time, one customer may spend less time in the system, no, sometimes. Okay, one is single server. Okay. Next one is MM2, like. MMS, that is model to MMS infinity FCFS. What is the change? So only thing is, instead of this one, no, yes. What is this one is server. So it was single server, now it is having more than one servers, like S stands for number of servers. So in this model, the S indicates the number of service channels. This model is similar to the first model in all the aspects except the number of service stations or channels. Like then coming to model 3, no, just to please observe the change. So the first one and third one you compare. So same thing, MM1 NFCFS. First model is infinite capacity. This is a finite capacity. N stands for finite capacity, like some number, fixed number. Fine. In this model, the capacity of the system is finite or limited, that is N. The model differs with first model in the upper limit of the Q. Model 4 is, so second and fourth you can compare. MMS, everything is same. Again, in place of infinity, FC, FS, that is finite. Like so, this model is similar to that of second model with the limited capacity. N stands for limited capacity. Also, this model can be assumed as an extension of the third model. So, instead of a single channel, multiple channels are assumed. Okay, S is multiple channel. These are the models of a queuing system or queuing models. So, followed by Kendall's notations or queuing notations. No? So, we have discussed 4 different models, MM1, infinity, FCS. Okay, FCFS is first come first served. In all the cases, queue discipline is same. A, B, C, D, E. E stands for queue discipline. This is the capacity, is the number of service stations or servers. So these two are input and arrival pattern and service pattern. Like fine. So that's all about this introduction part, followed by the characteristics and models of a queuing system. In the objectives, so we have discussed that. Coming to the learning objectives, no? So let us cross check that whether you have attained the objectives of learning or outcomes of the learning. Fine. So in the beginning, so we discussed that outline or meaning or concept of the queue you should understand. You are in a position to understand or give the concept of queuing. You understood, in other words. So you are in a position to define the terms associated with the queuing, like a customer, server, okay, service, arrival pattern, all these things. Then you are in a position to list out the characteristics and models of the queuing system. So this was the introduction, like these are the terms, characteristics. There are 4 important characteristics or components, what you can say, or elements: input, service, queue discipline, customer behavior. These are all like theoretical aspects, in fact. Fine. Now coming to notations, no, Kendall's notations we have discussed just now, and queuing models using the standard notations, that is Kendall's notations, model 1, model 2, 3, 4. Thank you one and all for your kind attention. Please take care. Have a nice time.